Divine greetings, Masters. Very good evening, good morning, and good afternoon. This is Madhu Soni welcoming you all to Light and Soul Meditation English Group Masters. Thank you for being here and sharing your time, space, and energy with each other. It's really wonderful, and I'm grateful to each and everyone for sharing their precious time, space, and energy. So, before we head and start the book reading Swadhyaya session, let's first join our hands together for the masters who are always there for us, guiding us, protecting us, and safeguarding us, giving us the divine knowledge and consciousness. So let's pray to them and give our gratitude, regards, and respects to them. With great respects to all the masters, we give our regards and gratitude to all the divine beings, ascended masters, the Param Guru Mandali masters, Saptarishi Mandal masters, our great Grand Master Pitama Brahmrishi Patriji, Mahavtar Babaji, masters who are connected with the Most High, who are in the astral realm, spiritual realm, and the angelic realm. We call on to you and we give our respects and regards to each and every one. We also would like to give our respects and regards to the masters from the pyramid world, crystal world, elemental kingdom masters, animal kingdom masters, human kingdom masters, and also masters from the mineral kingdom. We are really grateful and blessed to have you all in our lives who are helping us and aligning us with our soul journeys. We ask for your guidance and we pray to you to help us connect with your consciousness as well as help us align with the soul planning and the purposes that we have created for ourselves, as well as help us align with the highest timeline that we have set for our incarnations, masters. Thank you so much. Please help us connect with your divine consciousness. The knowledge and wisdom that you got, maybe also get the same. So thank you so much, masters. Help us in this journey and protect us, guide us, and help us walk on the path of truth and honesty. Thank you so much. So, masters, as you all know, this is a prayer that we say to our all the respected masters and gurus, teachers, healers, mentors. Also, we call on to Mother Earth, Father Universe, and Mother Nature, Sun, Moon, and the constellations for all the help that they provide us. So, before we start, let us invite Sanjay Goswami ji from New Jersey. And you already have heard about his swadhyayas and also the wisdom that he always shares with us. So I don't need to introduce again, but still letting you know today it's the chapter 12, sorry, chapter
13.
13, 13, yeah, chapter 13. My actions are so like, no, I said something wrong. Anyhow, yeah, so chapter 13, Only Love is Real by Dr. Brian Weiss. So the stories are so beautiful and so wisdomful with the soul journeys that they are sharing, the past life regressions. So today we are going to learn about something new from chapter 13. Let's see what it is. So let me share the screen for the quote, the top quote, and then you can go ahead, Sanjay ji, so that everyone also can read. Okay.
Mhm.
So thank you, Sanjay ji. One second. Yeah.
Mataji, in the flow, maybe you can read through.
Pardon? Pardon?
In the flow, maybe you can read it through.
Up to you. Your Swadhyay.
Sure.
Okay. One second. I think I need to.
I
Yeah.
have it actually,
Got
otherwise
it.
I
Got it.
can.
No, that's okay. I'm able to share. Yeah. Here it is. Okay. Yeah. Now you can read from here. This is the. I hope it is readable, right?
Yeah, it is visible.
Yeah.
Yes, yes. Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead, Sanjay ji.
Okay. So our birth is but a sleep, a forgetting. The soul that rise with us, our life star, hath had elsewhere its setting, and cometh from afar, not in entire forgetfulness, and now in utter nakedness, but trailing clouds of glory do we come from God who is our home. Heaven lies about us in our infancy. Beautiful wisdom by William Wordsworth.
Wordsworth. Yeah. We have actually, I think we all must have read his poems in the childhood days or during the classes in the English sessions in school. Many of us might have read, right? So go ahead, Sanjay ji. Yeah.
Yeah. So maybe, yeah. So today we are learning about a new chapter on Elizabeth's regression session today.
Great.
So Elizabeth has done many regression session, and she now have understanding about the souls and the eternity of soul, how life continues and the body goes. So she has that understanding, but she's still grieving about her mother because she loved her so much in this lifetime, and she left her, and she still feels her. She cannot talk to her yet. She cannot feel her. She wanted to see her. She wanted to hug her, which is not available to her now because her physical body is no more. And that's how it started on the on today's regression session. So she went to the doctor's office, and doctor took her into a different method today, where doctor guided her to go into the trance with the same basically on the couch, and going through like a 3 to 1. And then she will go through a new method where she will get into a garden, and she will sit there, and a visitor will join her, and then from there she will talk to visitor and get the wisdom. So as she followed the instructions, she is sitting into the into the beautiful garden on a bench, and she's waiting for a visitor as the doctor advised her. Dr. Brian Weiss advised her, and she started seeing a light coming towards her. And in a while, she has a facial expression change where she started crying, and she's joyful also same time. So doctors ask her like, "Why are you crying?" So she said, "It's my mother," and she looks so beautiful, so young. So that we learned earlier also, right? In the last session, Madhuji was also explaining about it, right? That you see the soul as you liked that soul, basically in the form where you liked her. So sometimes souls might be coming into old form, sometimes they come into beautiful young form. So in this particular visit, she is meeting her in her like a young age, and she is very beautiful. And now the conversation going on between her mom, and this is not something like a regression session. Basically, it's not like she's in past life now. So this is a unique thing where in this particular chapter so far, where this event is being taken place at the point of time. So she's talking to her mom in her conscious level at that time when she is in deep trance. She is with her. Her mom is there. Her mom's consciousness is there, and they are having conversation. And that conversation, we'll go over a few glimpses of the conversation as is how it went through. And then she was there for a couple of minutes, and she was crying, laughing, and smiling, and all those. So basically, all the expression how she'll meet to her mom in person. She felt it. So the grieving she had about leaving her mom and not meeting her is kind of getting slower now, and she is getting into the mode where she has access to her mom also. And before leaving, her mom told her that I'll be available for you, and I'll greet you also when you come there, and I'm always available for you. So, so that's the one story goes here. And the important thing in this story here is basically in the regression session, sometimes it happens in meditation also. It can happen where you get into a state where if you are so intense to meet someone which is your loved one and they are departed, you can meet them. And that's what happened in this session where she's meeting her there. So it's not like something old past life or something going on here. It's she's meeting in present there in the moment when regression is going on in that session. So her mom also advised her a couple of things actually, and we'll go over to her in the conversation how they had the conversation about this story finished. And then Dr. Brian Weiss bring another story where it's a story about a lady from England where she is in a regression session. Her age is 41, and her name was Mary. Let me get her name exactly.
Miriam, Miriam,
Yeah,
Miriam.
the Mary Sutton actually. the Irish woman. She
Oh,
died
okay,
in
okay.
1932 actually.
Yeah, Mary Shum.
So yeah, so what happened here is she's sitting with her daughter, which is 69, and her son 80, 82 or 81 something, and she's 41. So this is a unique story a doctor brought here, that her mom, like that lady died in her last life, and she came back because she has 8 children, and she was so grieving for them that she immediately came over, and she had the thought since she came that she is living somewhere in Ireland and she has kids and all, but with life daily chores she was not able to get to that state where she can search them. And at the stage of like 41 years age, she started searching them, and she found 5 of them out of 8. And she died on eighth child's birth actually, but she found 5 of them. And so, and the kid's age is basically more than her. They are like 70s, 80s, and she's 41. So doctor was saying, like in this particular story conversation also, that how you can connect to your loved ones uh, immediately, or in the spirit realm also. That's what doctor was trying to convey message in this particular story. Let's go over to some conversation with Elizabeth had with her mom when she met her. So the conversation goes like this. Yes, doctor is asking after she left, like what happened, and did you spoke to your mother and you got any message from her? So now Elizabeth is explaining. Yes, she told me many things. She told me to trust in myself. She said, trust it yourself. I I have taught everything you need to know. What does that mean to you? That I must believe in my own feeling and not let other influence me all the time, especially men. She replied emphatically. She said, men have taken advantage on me because I didn't believe in myself enough, and I let them. I gave them too much power, robbing myself at the same time. I must stop this. We all we are all the same, she told. Souls are not male, not female. You are as beautiful and as powerful as any other soul in the universe. Do not forget this. Do not become distracted by their physical forms. This is what she said. Did she say anything else? Yes, she said there is more. What is that? She loves me dearly, Elizabeth added delicately, and then she's fine. She's helping other souls on other side, and she will always be there for me. There is something more to add here. What is that? Be patient, something will happen to you very soon, something important, and I must trust in myself. What will happen? I don't know that, she answered softly. So her mom basically gave beautiful message here, that the souls also basically, you souls has no gender, and we have been learning this in so far in this book, right? So her mom is also telling that you always being a girl, and you never believed in yourself. So you are as powerful and as strong as other souls, it's male or female, whoever it is. So don't go by the physical appearance, where she had been going through the abuse from like her partners, and the domestic partners basically, how many she had in this life also. She's always been abused by them because she's not able to speak out for herself. And that's what her mom is saying, like you are powerful and beautiful as equal as other souls. So trust in yourself, believe in yourself. And another thing which her mom gave her hint about, something important is going to happen, and that is what we'll learn in coming chapters. Madhuji or others will explain about it. So let's keep that suspense for now, and but let's get there. What will happen? So that's about today's story, master. And in this also, Dr. Brian has actually Brian Weiss has at the end he has also put very beautiful message about. He was watching a TV show in his childhood, where his mom always bring that show to him and ask him to watch it, and she wanted him to get into the medical field because she was also very fascinated about it. So this is very beautiful paragraph And he put it here, so I wanted to go over that also. The man, woman, in course of our lifetimes, we change sexes, religions, and races in order to learn from all sides. We all are in the school here, birth. So basically, when we come here, it is a birth and in a school. If we never really die, then we are never really born. We all are immortal, divine, and indestructible. Indestructible. Death is nothing more than walking through a door into another room. We keep returning in order to learn certain lessons. Our traits, such as love, forgiveness, understanding, patience, awareness, non-violence, and we have to unclean the other traits, such as anger, fear, greed, hatred, pride, ego, result from old conditioning. And then we graduate and we leave the school. So this is very powerful and beautiful quote he's living here, this paragraph basically, that why are you taking birth again and again here? So you have two basic things basically. One thing is basically you wanted to learn about a higher vibration thing, which is love, empathy, and all those words explained about here. And then second time you need to master and go away from the emotions which are carrying forward in your lifetimes, which is hatred, jealousy, and disloyalty, and all this basically. So that is another thing which doctor is trying to explain here, that it is a school. You are coming here to do some graduation, some learning, and that's what learning you do every time. And when you master all of this, you are graduated. You don't have to come back here. And that's what Buddha and all the ascended masters taught us. Basically, when you go out of this circle of life, when you master all these emotions, when you have no desire, basically. So emotions also comes through desire. So any type of desire, whether the good or bad, the emotions convert in that form. So when you go away from all the desires, you become a drashta, basically, just a seer, as is. Whatever is happening, when you see as is, then you go out of it. When you have no attachment, basically. So with that, we'll conclude today's session from the book reading perspective. It was a small chapter,
Yes.
but good learnings.
Yes,
Good
thank you.
message.
Thank you so much, Sanjay ji. This is so wonderful chapter 13. And in that, Dr. Brian Weiss is actually going through Elizabeth's past life. And in this past life, Elizabeth meets her mother again, and she comes through and says to Elizabeth that don't be submissive and don't get into the physical forms of anyone, because it's just a show, basically. Um, the physical forms can actually, it's a illusion basically, which can basically give you that thinking or feeling that there's much more than you. But basically you need to understand that, or we all need to understand that we are powerful, and don't give into all these illusory things or forms. And that is what here Elizabeth's mother is teaching her, that I have taught you everything, you know everything, and there will be a time that is going to come, and that time is going to come very soon. There's something that is going to happen. So she just needs to be ready. Basically telling that you just need to trust and have faith. Sometimes in life, everyone goes through certain challenges, certain things. And those challenges actually are the stepping stones to success, basically taking us forward into our lives. And because of those challenges, if we go and take those challenges, we move forward in our lives, because that becomes, we have taken that lesson, we experienced that, we learned certain things, and then we move forward. And that is what here Elizabeth is also going through the same thing. But now there was some this book is so like it has come through. I had this book for 4 years, and now this time I'm reading it. When I'm reading it, it's as if the masters are guiding me, that this is what is being written. So powerful. It actually is touching my soul, as if I'm remembering something from my past life. That's what is coming here. That maybe sometimes we all feel worthless sometimes, not always, but sometimes, we are in that state. But then time and again we catch ourselves wherever we have like fallen. We rise up and we start walking again. And that is what life is, that we all need to understand that we have so much power. Don't give your power to anyone else. Don't let anyone push you, bully you, or force you to do things that you don't like. Don't try to, like how to say, don't try to make yourself smaller in front of others. You are big enough, or not in terms of the adulthood or maturity. I'm saying that we have a very big aura, and don't try to minimize that. Whenever we are not confident, or whenever we are fearful, what happens to our aura? It constricts. So always remember, breathe in through your nostril, and basically expand your navel area. That actually helps master. So think about it, and that will help you. So this was an added thing that I'm saying, but this was so beautiful, and very loving meeting between Elizabeth and her mother. So this is what I wanted to share. And then another story about the, did you read this about the, I think you told, right? The Jenny
Mhm.
Cockle, right? Yeah. So this is also very beautiful. So many cases are there, and in only sorry, the Robert Schwartz book, Your Soul's Plan, also had that there is, the soul has no gender, and we all have to go through this physical incarnations to learn certain lessons, and slowly we all will reach where we are ready to leave any kind of attachments, also related to gender. And that is when we are actually going to be fully liberated, where we are going to become one with everything, basically thinking that the other is also just like me, and I am also like them, and there's no difference between me and the creator. That also can help you. So that is what I learned. Anything, Sanjay ji, if you want to add, please go
Yeah,
ahead.
it just came into my mind actually. So before this session, like 20 minutes back, I was watching a short video. So it is about Shri TN, some Swami is there. He's a very great Swami. I'm not able to recall his full name actually. It's a Sri TN only.
Mm-hmm.
So he was talking about his previous birth, like third life before the current birth.
Mm-hmm.
He was with Mahatar Babaji in Himalaya, and he was doing practice. So he was very like one of the disciple among the like the group
Mm-hmm.
in Babaji's group. So the story goes like there was a Sufi, actually Muslim fakir, and he is leaving his body, and he gave all the knowledge to his disciple, and he told him, "What I can give you, I gave you everything. Now you go to Himalaya, and there is a big like a great center there, yogi there. You go there. He's very young. Go and get further education from him, further learning from him, and you will get to ascendance." So he comes here in Himalaya, and he meets to that yogi, which is describing his own story, third birth. And he's in deep sadhana, and suddenly he comes with like a big beard and in the Mohammedan look. And the moment he come there and he hold his hand, so he opens his eyes and he get very angry that why did you disturb me in my sadhana? And what do you want? So he said, like, my guru left and he told me to get more understanding and more knowledge, wisdom from you, and that will help me to ascend further. So he gets very angry. No, I cannot give you. First of all, like, since he came walking this far, he was like smelling bad with sweat, and he didn't had good cloth. So with the appearance, he ignored him, and he said, "If you don't give me, then I'm going to die right here." So he said, "That's up to you. Whatever you want to do, you can do it." And then I think he blazed himself in the fire there. And then Babaji comes after that. And Babaji asked him, what have you done? What did you learn from me so far? We have done so much of Patanjali's sutra and all this thing. And what we learn first thing is to avoid the ego. But where this ego is coming from you, since you are with me, you are doing this sadhana, it doesn't mean you are going to ascend here. So then he realized, okay, what did I do? So he asked he asked to Babaji, what should I do now? So Babaji said, like, you leave your body right away now, and Ch13 mudra, I think that's what Babaji tell him. Do Ch13 mudra, leave your body, and then I will see you again in 2 3 birth, and I'll get back to you. But in between, since you avoided a person who is not inclining to your thought as per the human race is basically Muslim,
Mhm.
you have to go and take birth into Muslim family and serve there, learn what is happening in that family. Then I'm going to retrieve you. and he comes back in this life, and he is like he's Muslim guy. At age of 8, Babaji comes to his place and he comes and asks him, "Do you remember me?" And he said no. And then Babaji said, "When time comes, you'll remember me." And then that day onwards, it struck to him in at age 8, like 8 years of age. And since he started reading all these scriptures, like he goes to library, read all the books and all this. And at his teenage, he understood there is something else for in my life. And then he again comes back to Himalaya in 2019 or 20 age, and then Babaji again meets him.
Mm-hmm.
So that's so beautiful that before this session itself, I listened to that. So that's what it happens actually. That's what Brian Weiss was also trying to explain, right? Whatever things you left, unlearned lessons or any kind of unresolved karmas, you'll have to come back and resolve them. And Babaji gave him the same teaching basically. You go and get birth into Muslim family, learn from there, and then come back. I'll accept you again.
Yeah. You know why? Because I think that is what I have been reading and also understood with my life, that if we have really incarnated for such a long time, just imagine, just imagine this and make a note of it in your mind. Why are we so worried about this, that this body, our family, and children, all sorts of relationships we have. But where have we come from? We have come from mineral kingdom, like how I told in the last classes also, that we have been as mineral, different types of minerals. We were just lying there and doing nothing, just there. Water came, heat came, the weather changed basically, winter came. So many things happened to that mineral, to that stone, pebble, whatever we were. And then we changed forms time and again. Then we came on to animal kingdom, sorry, plant kingdom. From plant kingdom, different kinds of plants. We must have been different kind of plants, trees, bushes, shrubs, whatever. And then even aquatic plants also. And then we went into animal kingdom. So different kinds of animal. Again, we incarnated into different forms, different kinds of animal. That wild instinct that comes into us is because of that. And then again, we went into, after incarnating into the animal kingdom, we jumped to human kingdom. And now in human kingdom also, we have been as a male, female, whatever needed to be learned. Maybe if we did not had any kind of, if we had love quotient missing, compassion, kindness, creativity, imagination, or, forgiveness. If we had this missing, we would take birth as a female. Or if we have to had certain karmas, we would actually try and learn in that gender. And then if we really need to take some courageous actions, maybe we did not had in that past life, then we are going to take birth as a male, and then we are going to live that life, taking responsibility, having that strength, that courage, leaving that anxiety. Because mostly men, they're the lower three chakras, because of the responsibility, taking care, and earning money. Many men has to, not many, but every man has to be like taken, they have to take this under consideration, that one, like some time they have to go and take care of all this, take care of the family, home. So every birth we might have been a male, female, and mostly, that is what I also felt, because I saw that past life where I was a monk. In my past life, I was a man, and I saw myself very similar to that. In my one of my past life, I saw my husband as my son, and I am his mother, and I am telling him to do something, and he's saying no. So depending on how the relations are, there will be people in your life which will be from your soul group, helping you teach or learn something, or they can come to you as karmics or platonics. That is what is essential, that we need to understand, that this is like the body is just like the clothing that we are wearing. We have to let this clothing go. The physical body has to be gone, has to be vacated, to go on to, or jumping onto another lesson. For that we have to incarnate again. So sometimes when people do say that I am Hindu, I am Muslim, I am Sikh, I am Christian, or I'm so and so, I'm Jew, I'm Roman, and this. So it's like we associate ourselves so much with the language, religion, culture, creed, and caste, whatever. Even countries also. We don't even like country. So the point is, yes, definitely wherever we are born, that actually is also the mother, our land mother, I would say. And that is very important. But somehow everything has to be left. We have to detach from that. No attachment whatsoever. So that is what I learned when I was going through my citizenship. It was a very emotional experience for me. I could not understand at that time, should I be happy or should I be sad? It was like after such a long time, I was getting my citizenship, and in 2015 it came. We applied it, had applied it earlier, but it came in 2015. But we got in 18. We got in 17. We went and did it. But the thing was I happy or was I sad? It was happy, sad moment, and I could not explain that. I'm very happy that I'm getting, like, basically, we are earning our bread in this country. Many people who go from here to India, they are earning their bread there. Really grateful for the land where we are, and I'm very proud of it. But the thing is, it's see, we are so attached. Doesn't matter if we are Indians, Americans, Chinese, or Japanese, or Russians, or Pakistanis, whoever it is. The point is, we are so much attached. We all need to understand we have to let go of this also. And that is very important. So, anyhow, Sanjay ji, anything you want to
Thank you,
say?
Madhukar. Anyone has anything to share or add on? Otherwise, we can get into meditation.
Yeah. Anyone has anything wishes to share? Yes, Rani ji.
Thank you, Madhuji. Thank you, Sanjay. I just have a question that I know that every lifetime we take birth for a certain um, learning, right? Or duty, whatever your duty is.
Mhm.
But if the lifetime is to learn detachment, right? And you're born in a loving family, you are surrounded by loving people, and you're so emotionally attached and so bonded, right? With love. How do you learn detachment there?
Not necessary. Sorry, Sanjay ji, if you want to go ahead, please, you go ahead.
No, please go ahead. Go ahead. Complete. Finish your thought.
Yeah, no, it's just because, my way of thinking is I have seen life very, very, like, I have been in a life where I have seen uh adults making immature decisions or not living their life fully, having an understanding. But don't you think that why I was able to understand that at a very small, tender age? I was like 2, 3, or 4, had this observation. Why? I was like observing everyone. This is my story. Literally, I'm telling you that I would see my dada, dadi, like my grandparents and my parents and others as well, other adults, other neighbors, and many people I've seen. And I would see how they were doing certain things that were wrong, which used to hit my soul, basically hurt me in my heart. And I would think, why are they doing that? Why are they doing when they don't like? If somebody does the same thing to them, they wouldn't like. Why this understanding in my mind? Because I have incarnated so many times earlier. I am not a soul that came in this lifetime. I must have been participating in this incarnation game for such a long time. Now the understanding has come after such a long time, after so many incarnations. That's what the point was, that we have come from mineral, then plant, then animal, and then human. So in human also, every lifetime we are actually taking like 450 births in every kingdom. Just imagine. Total, in every kingdom we have done this. And why this understanding? Why not behave like a plant eating dinosaur? But we have been, we know the wild instincts. Why we do get angry? Why we get angry sometimes, why we scream and shout? That wild instincts come, right? Very similar to that. The mating also, the anything sexual, that is also a wild thing, basically, right? So, and when we have this plant instinct, some kind of why we are attracted towards plants or minerals, crystals, that is actually telling us that we have come from there. Why do we have some attachment to the animal kingdom, where we are keeping those animals as pets? Because we were the soul group of from that, or soul, they were from our soul group at that time. We were there, and they are here to help us, so that whenever we feel sad, they are there to love us, to give that love. and we love them back. We get that feeling. Very similar to that. Not in every incarnation we are going to learn that, we have to detach. It is only at the later stages when we are going to liberate. This will come. Why we
Right.
are all discussing this? Have you ever thought, Raniji? I want your answer because it's very easy. You will understand. You have heard and
Why we are discussing this?
yeah, tell me.
Because maybe this is the initial stage of learning, and
No.
after many births, I'll learn.
Yes, that is one case. The point is we are very near to liberation, and that is why there will be many challenges so that we cannot liberate ourselves. There will be challenges. Got my point? Why we are
Yeah.
struggling or why we are being chased for certain things, why we have to be like put in a box and don't get out towards light. We have to be in the darkness. No, we will fight for it because that is our birthright. And first of all, we have to go there. The home is there. That is what the poet William Wordsworth has said.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank
See,
you.
Patanjali, if you look at liberation from Patanjali single, right?
Mm-hmm.
Any sort of attachment, even love is also a vasana. What we call it a vasana desire. So
Yes.
when we are stuck with that, right, then also you cannot liberate.
Yeah. But
That's very important. And then during the life lessons, right, we cannot say this is my lesson that I need to detach. You might have something else which you are learning here, and love is your plus point here where you want to learn that also. So where you feel so much of love with people, but you might have some other thing which you want to learn, right?
correct.
Where it can be anger, it can be hatred, it can be jealousy, it can be like not seeing people with the fair eyes. So it can be anything, right? So you are learning that, and same time you have compensatory piece of emotions, which is you have a good family life where you have people loving you, so that you can compensate it that way, right?
And one
So
more,
this is how
yeah.
we can see it.
While you're learning, you are getting like that emotional quotient addition so that you can
Yeah.
Right.
be free,
See,
you
love
don't
is
have
the
to worry
highest
about the
vibration,
love
right?
thing. Yeah, okay.
Love is the highest vibration, but at the end, when you want to liberate, you have to leave that also, right?
Yes,
Then
yes.
only until you are attached to something, you cannot leave it.
Yeah.
See, I remember one story on the same line,
Mm-hmm.
which
Good.
Osho explained it about one of the session that about uh, Ramakrishna actually.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, he was one of the great saint, right, from West Bengal.
Ramakrishna Paramhans.
Yeah.
Krishna.
So he was basically he used to see Durga Mata live actually.
Yeah.
He used
He
to
used to
feed
talk
her. He
talk
used to
to her and
talk
feed
with
her.
her. Yeah, and he used to say like I'm sleeping in her lap also. So he used to give like lectures in the hall, and like hundreds of people sitting there. And suddenly he will run into kitchen and come to Mata's. I forgot the name, Mataji's name. He come there and he'll ask, "What are you cooking? Can I taste this? Can I taste that?" So one day she get very angry on him and told him like, "Why are you like doing like this, like a child act? People outside, hundreds of people and thousands of people following you, and they are here to learn from you, and you are like doing a kiddish action here. So why so much attachment in this kitchen? Why you come always running here and looking at things and all this?" Then he said, "See, I left with everything in life now, everything, all the emotions. I'm here to teach people and give something to Mother Earth in back why I'm here. The day I leave this kitchen, after 3 days, I'll be done with this. Those are my days only. So the day you will see that I have this attachment gone, I'm detached from here, that is the end of my life story." And that happens. After some time, she actually she give food to him, and he will just turn away, turn the back and sleep. And she didn't eat that day. He didn't eat that night. And next morning, again he didn't eat, and she started crying. And then that was the last week for him. So that's how it goes. You'll have some attachment to continue your journey, and the moment you live with all attachment, it can be anything, you are done with this. And then it's celebration.
You know why? One
That's so
thing,
beautifully explained,
yeah.
Nidhi.
But one more
Yeah.
thing I will tell you that will also help you to understand certain attachments that we carry in this lifetime is because we have a purpose. We are
Shattered,
here
yes,
with a
yes.
purpose. We have to understand the unconditional love, not the love, but the unconditional love. There will be people in our
Unconditional
life
right.
who might be hurting us, and that hurt will be teaching us to forgive them and love them unconditionally. But there will be certain people who will come into our life to give that love because they are there, they are your soulmates. They will be in your soul group, soul family, wherever they are, but they will come. But they will come in that form that there is also a lesson. That is why when Elizabeth was, her mother was saying that, Elizabeth, there is something that is going to happen and happen very soon. So that is also a very good statement. Remember that.
It's
Remember
a
that.
suspense, Madhuji.
Suspense. I know. I got the suspense answer. That's why I was laughing and I was like, oh my God, really? So these two books have been here in our periphery, revolving, and we are reading them. The Alchemist from the Hindi session and this book, this Your Only Love is Real. Oh my goodness, really? There's certain things that master, they send us messages through the books as well. For me, maybe I love to read. Very similar to that, many people of like who are here, they also like to read. There are messages in the books, masters. Whenever you feel that you are down and depressed, sad, and like grieving, how about take a book, any spiritual book, or you want some answers, take a spiritual book, open the page, read wherever your vision goes, just see that, read it, and that is your message. You will be guided, but always say that, yes, I am guided, please help me, give me a message. You will be given. It's like everything has been heard by the masters. Anyhow, the point is the love also has to be, because it's the ego with the ego, you
It's
go to
ego,
the
yes.
physical form, but that unconditional love will be, it can be with anyone. There is no gender. Why do we go
And
with,
then you'll
oh,
not
this
have
is
that
man or
question
woman?
actually that I have a loving family. You'll be out of
Yeah.
that question. When it is a real love, you'll be out of that question that I
Nirja
have a
ji,
loving
Yeah.
family.
sorry.
Then the
Yeah,
entire universe is loving
yeah,
Yeah.
family for you.
yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nirja ji has something
No.
to
Thank
say.
you.
No.
Please.
Very nice, Swadhyay, and good discussion. You covered everything, and I think I was about to say the same thing that you and Madhuji told, right? It's easy to love your family, but
Yes.
is it easy to love your enemy or your people that you
Yeah,
don't know, right?
that's
Blind.
unconditional love.
That is unconditional love, because for us,
We
we
don't have
we are
any
so.
condition.
And when you were talking about this country or this religion, when we go out, we say we are all Indians. As soon as you meet an Indian, they'll say, are you North Indian, South Indian?
Yes,
Are you
correct.
are you Telugu, Hindi? Are you like, what do you speak?
Oh
So
my
we
God.
divide ourselves so much all the time, pieces and pieces, that it's hard to. I think that attachment. Somebody was telling me, I'm listening to something when I'm walking, like Bhagavad Gita and all. Again, that balance, right? You don't want that too much love, like how Dhritarashtra had for his son, that he even
Blind
forgave
love.
things that are blind love. So even with your loved ones, you need to be balanced. Otherwise, it tends to go into that vasana stage where it won't be.
Yeah,
So
that's a Vasna and ego basically. What Drashta's example is basically
yeah,
Vasna and ego is just with him only that
with
way.
him only. Yeah. So it's like my thing has to come, but in that previous life, maybe somebody else was your. I mean, it's hard. We say that, but we write our will to our own children, right? It's so hard to do that, but at least the concept that we are learning is that you can, if you feel the pain of your neighbor, if you feel the pain of somebody fell down, and you're able to go and help somebody on the road even though you don't know them, and being able to help in some small way, then you're giving back and you're connecting with that love that is there.
Yes.
So
Absolutely.
yeah.
Beautifully said.
Completely
Yes.
agree.
Yeah.
And it's all ego basically. Whatever identity we attach ourselves, right? Male, female, or engineer or a beggar,
Yes.
it just takes 1.5 volt, one shot in your brain, which dissolve everything
Yeah.
medically. Just one shot, you lose your memory, and you are nobody there.
Oh
And
my
Yeah.
then
God.
your life
I
story can
we
start
just
from there again.
I just had this scene that we are sitting on the electric chair. Oh my God.
I got that
It's
feeling
very,
one
very true
time.
actually. We attach with this because we have so much of like a memories associated, and this memory creates vasana. If you look at from Patanjali angle, this is how it is actually. You collect these memories, you identify yourself with it, and that creates vasana, and you want to increase it more and more and more. If any reset button is there, you reset it once, you are at the zero. Now, who are you? Indian,
No.
Pakistani, American, male, female, you forget everything about you. You need to start from like an infant zero.
Yeah, and that is
So
where
that's
we
what
have to
soul is actually.
yeah,
Start,
and
it's
like
it's there.
this book, Thinking in Destiny, we have done the Swadhyaya in Hindi in the Hindi group. But I know for people who know only English, it will be difficult for them to understand. But yes, the book is there by Harold Percival Master, and this is a channeled book, Masters. Benoni Gattel Master had uh, been given this channeled message and the book is being totally channeled to Benoni Gattel. So he writes this from Harold Master. He gets this wisdom and he writes it. There, like how Sanjay said, where we were at zero. Now we had basically we have taken so much from everything. Like we sinned, and then again we have to leave everything and we have to go into that zero state again. Totally zero. We have to become that zero. That gender, also gender biases, cultural biases, religion biases, everything has to be basically we have to detach ourselves. We have to let go, release them until we are in that state. See, but the point is, in this physical life, in this physical world, we are so much attached with everything. Whatever we do, every day we make karmas. Every day we are sleeping, that is also a karma. Then we are dreaming, that is a karma. Just imagine how difficult it is to liberate from this planet. And that is what it is like. Everyone is in Gita also, this the holy scripture from India. Uh, it's written, right? Whatever you do,
Same story.
you are again
Same
going
thing.
to create karma. You will be here. It's made like that we have to. But it is up to the souls who learn those wisdom and we liberate ourselves. And that is how we have to go. But not coming on this planet, maybe we might be going to some other planet for teaching. And this goes on. So just imagine where we are right now. Okay.
All right,
A
I
food for
think we
thought.
should get into
Anyhow,
meditation.
let's go into meditation, masters. So thank you so much, Sanjay ji, and thank you everyone. Let's
Thank you all, masters. Okay, so let's close your eyes, masters. Take your seat. Sit comfortably. Keep your back straight as much as you can. And close your eyes. Remove your specs if you have. Claps your hand.
we
And
will share.
just observe your breath. I'll play the music, Mataji. Just observe your breath. Incoming and outgoing breath as is. Let's take a couple of deep breaths. We'll do Anta Kumbhak and Baha Kumbha. So take a deep breath as much as you can. Hold it as much as you can. Release it slowly as much as you can. And then again hold it. Box breathing. So take a deep breath, masters, as much as you can. Release it. Hold it. Release it slowly. Take a deep breath again. Hold it as much as you can. Release it slowly. Hold it before next breath. Take another slow and deep breath. As much as you can. Your breath should touch your belly button. The stomach should come out. Feel it as much as you can. And hold it now. As long as you can. Slowly release it, very slow and gently. Now get back to your normal breathing. Just observe your incoming and outgoing breath. Observe it as is. If it is short, let it be short. If it is long, let it be long. If it is warm, let it be warm. If it is cold, let it be cold. Don't change anything. Just observe it as is. Feel your breath where it touches. Whether it's touching your nostrils, whether it's touching inside your nose, whether you feel it at your lips while exhale, whether you feel it deep inside your nose. Just feel it as is, observe it. Any thought comes in between, just acknowledge it and get back to your breathing. Don't analyze, don't associate yourself with the thoughts. Be fully with your breath. Let's relax our body further to get deeper meditation experience. Bring your full awareness to your top of your head. Any discomfortness you have here, any tightness, any stiffness, release it, relax, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to your forehead, the eyebrows and eyes. Any stiffness, any tightness, any discomfortness you have, release it, relax, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to your nose, your lips, your mouth, drop your jawline, your whole facial. Release any tightness you have on your any facial expressions. Relax, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to your back of your head, with your neck and your throat. Release any tightness you have, any stiffness. Release it, relax, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to both of your shoulders, your elbows, your palm, your hand, your fingers. Drop your shoulders. Release any tightness, any stiffness you have in any of your hand. Release it, relax, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to your chest, your heart, your lungs, your stomach, and lower part of your body, genitals. Any tightness, any stiffness you have, relax, release it, let go. With the next breath, bring your awareness to your spine from your neck till your tailbone. Feel the energy, sensation, energy pulsation, flow of energy in your spine, up and down. Any discomfortness you have now, release it, relax, let go. The next breath, bring your awareness to both of your thighs, your knees, calf muscles, your foot, all fingers. Release any tightness, stiffness you have, relax, let go. Now scan through your body from head to toe. Anywhere you still feel any body part is still not relaxed, you still feel any discomfortness. Bring your attention, your awareness to that part, send the energy to that part, and give instruction to release, relax, and let go. Relax your body. Do it wherever you still feel any stiffness, and let your whole body get relaxed. You should feel like headlights as feather. And bring your full awareness back to your breathing. Observe your breath as is. Don't entangle yourself with any thought. Just be with your breath. Observe it, how it touches your nose, your nostril, inside your nose, your lips. Just feel that. Any thought comes in, bring your full awareness back to your breathing. Just observe your breath. Let's get into silent meditation now for some time. Be fully with your breath. Be with your breath, Master. Just observe your natural breath. Leave all the worries, all the tensions, all the work which you are going to do tomorrow, today, or any time. Just leave them now. Draw up all the identities, become nobody. Just be with your breath in this moment. Just feel your breath and leave everything else aside. Any thought comes in, just acknowledge it. Don't associate yourself with it and get back to your breathing. Bring your full awareness to your breath, masters. Just observe your breath. Stay with your breath, masters. Observe it with your full awareness. Bring your full awareness to your breath. Any thoughts going on in your mind, leave it for now. Just be in full awareness with your breath. We all here on Mother Earth for a journey, for a learning in Earth School. We are here to learn our soul lesson. Some unfinished business to be done. That's what we are doing here now. So there are many people, many instruments all around helping us in our soul journey. Let's express our gratitude, our appreciation towards them. Be thankful to them for all the help, all the ways they are doing it for us. Thank you, universe, for giving us chance to continue our soul journey here on Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth, for giving us place to live, food to eat, water to drink, air to breathe, and your healing, motherly healing energy to heal our mind, body, and soul. Thanks to our parents for giving us birth, giving their unconditional love, nourishment, protection, education, and anything whatever we need for our life from our birth till now. Thanks to our sibling, spouse, children, neighbors, relatives, friends, colleagues, neighbor. Each and every person who are helping us directly or indirectly in our soul journey. Be grateful to them. Thanks to all of them. Thanks to Mahatar Babaji, Brahmashri Pitama Patriji, all the ascended masters, our spirit guide, guardian angels, our higher self, for guiding us on this path, protecting us, and giving us the strength to continue our soul journey, our spiritual journey. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Slowly, slowly get back to your body awareness, Master. Feel the presence of Masters around you. Feel the warmth. Feel the cosmic energy around you. Take a deep breath and absorb the cosmic energy as much as you can. Let it flow through in each and every cell within your body. Let it energize, vitalize your body cells. Take one more deep breath. Take a breath as much as you can. Feel your stomach, feel your tummy, feel your body. Let it flow through each and every cell within your body. Bring your both hands together, put it on your eyes. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Slowly, slowly open your eyes with a smile on face. Take your own time to come out of meditation. If you feel to continue meditation, please do so. Thank you, Masters.
Thank you so much, Sanjay ji. Really a wonderful meditation. Peaceful, very peaceful. Thank you so much. Anyone has any experiences to share or any questions, masters? Please do raise your hand.
Everybody's in meditation now, so
Sometimes
continue.
this group is always like that, but anyhow, it's not every time, but anyway. Thank you so much, Sanjay ji. Thank you to all the masters. Gratitude,
you.
everyone. So, masters, tomorrow it will be a plain simple meditation, just letting you all know. And it would be, I think, no quotes, only plain simple meditation. If you have any questions or anything that you want to ask, first we'll do the meditation and then we'll have a question answer session. If anyone has anything to ask or share, otherwise we can end the session then and there as well. Anyhow, for today, Sanjay ji has given us the book reading on chapter 13, and we are going to go forward in the coming days on Thursday and Friday for this week's book read. And then, as you all know, Saturday, Sunday is always off nowadays, but from Monday through Friday again we'll meet. So thank you so much, everyone, for coming and sharing your precious time, space, and energy with each other. Really wonderful to have you all here. May we all be happy, healthy, and vibrant. May we do our meditation individually with ourselves as well as along with our group. Let's teach meditation to others, awaken others, but do our much needed inner work every time, every day. Thank you so much, masters. Love you all. Take care. Stay blessed. Have a good night if you are from this part of US. And if you are from India, have a wonderful day, everyone. So stay blessed and stay vibrant. Thank you, masters. Thank you, Sanjay.
Thank you, Master, for sharing your time, space, energy. Sarve Bhavantu
Thank you.
Sukhina. Good night.